is the warrants. And then, of course, obviously, let's not forget that, government agencies.
Could be good for me. Lately I was feeling like I need a purpose. But when you talk to me, give me the impression that I won't scratch your surface. And I could walk for days, searching for your praise. But is it even there to find? Is there a chance for me to learn your memories? Will I slowly lose my mind? Will I slowly lose my mind? Will I slowly lose my mind? Will I slowly lose my mind?
Hello, hello. Welcome back. Hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day today. Okay, and of course I get up before I sat down, and I'm waiting for my game to load. Okay, audio check is done. I'll have to check again for the game audio. I don't know what's taking so long with Titanfall loading here. But today was just one of those days. I don't know what it was about trying to get everything set up to get my streaming started. The computer part, the streaming server, that actually went pretty good. But I tell you what, it's just one of those things where it was like my stream deck and getting everything set up through it. And give me just a second here because the game is up and now I can switch over to the game. There we go. And just I went to go grab my earphones, right? These ones here, my wired ones that I like to play while I'm doing this, because the regular headset makes my ears real hot. But if I'm not speaking to somebody in the game, I use the wired ones. But I went to go grab them, and they were the cable was close to my phone, and then all of a sudden it just wrapped around my phone, and I'm like, okay, just kind of pulling instead of just reaching over and grabbing my phone and pulling it apart. No, I went and pulled, and then it locked and wrapped around my phone, and I could literally just pick my phone up. So then I had to set it back down, unwrap it, and that one little thing just kind of threw the rest of everything off, because it was a thing that occurred in the middle, because I was getting ready to test the audio. So like every time before I start, because it's me and me alone doing this, I always play something on my gaming PC and send the audio over, and then I record it on my streaming PC and do a mic check, because I also have had problems with in the past where my microphone, just mainly in Windows, and I don't know the Windows version, and I don't know why, it would just randomly lose my microphone. It would just default to something else. It was usually after a reboot or maybe some patches or something like that. I don't know why. It makes no sense to me. I have not once lost my mic connection here, but it's tested because it's part of the whole setup to make sure that everything's okay. So yeah, I was grabbing my headset and was going to do that, and it just kind of threw me off, and then the rest of the setup kind of got out of whack. Everything else seems to be going okay. I did forget to change the chat, the chat right here on next to me. I forgot to change the URL for going back to the web version of Social Stream Ninja, which I was able to get that fixed pretty quick. But it's just like that thing threw me off of testing the other thing and all that. So it's just like, wow, when you build a habit, which is good, sometimes the most minor little thing can throw the habit off something horrible and then just get you completely out of whack. And it's frustrating, because then I'm, not horrible, because I think I started like 3 minutes later than what I normally I try to be live by 8:30, because I stream from 8:30 to 9:30, or whenever I kind of get done streaming. And I try to because there's the 5-minute intro. I try real hard to get to start the stream by 8:25. That way the going live is from 8:30, like I said, but this time I just kind of missed it, and then just everything. It's just one of those days. So, good news, going back to Social Stream Ninja on the web version, that seemed to work just fine. Not having any issues with that. everything else seems to be going okay. One thing I just, I do lots of random things and stuff like that. One thing we were going to try is, my family and I, we just got done playing through, well, my wife and my son, one of our sons, just got done playing through, I'll think we're here in just a second, Void Train. Void Train is actually it's on Steam. It's a pretty interesting little game, and they opened it up where it's on multiplayer, so we were able to play together. It's got a good little storyline. I quite enjoyed it and stuff. But we are moving over to another game called Star Rupture, which is still in beta form right now. Well, it's in early access. I'm trying to set up one of the servers for it. Running servers sometimes can be a little frustrating. Finding that this one right here, because it's in early access, they don't have a native server, so other people are trying to like figure it out. So I went with one solution in one version of a Docker container, and it's not working. And now I'm trying another version in another Docker container, and I don't know whether it's going to work. But I'll say this much: the developers of the game Star Rupture, the studio is called Creepy Jar. One other game that they created is a game called Green Hell. It's a survival game. It's a multiplayer game. If you ever get a chance, I've got to record. Do not have a recorded series, because I played that with my family. I usually don't record the things with the family, just because the fact that, it's up to them whether they would want me to or not, and none of them have asked me to, so I don't worry about it. But I can say, and maybe I should just do that, because that's actually a heck of a game. If you ever get a chance to play it, I would highly recommend it. It is a lot of fun. There's clearly a main quest line. There's some side quests and stuff like that there that you can do. You don't necessarily have to do all of them to complete the game, but it is a lot of fun. It is a good game. It's a survival crafting kind of game, but highly recommend it. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get into our next little foray. We're going to go ahead and read our Bible quote, and then we're going to get into playing the next episode of Titanfall, which will be episode number 3. So give me just a second. Let me get this set up here. So we're going to get into recording here. So welcome back to this little excerpt of the my Bible reading. This is John chapter 16 verse 33. I'll first read the King James version, and then I'll read the the American Standard version here. So, these things I have spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. And then the ASB version, it reads it as slightly differently, which is clearly the thing. I kind of like reading the King James version, which is one of the most common Bibles out there, and then coming back to the American Standard version, which basically rewrites it into more modern English, translated from the original. So, these things have been spoken to you, so that in me you may have peace. In the world you have tribulation, but take courage, for I have overcome the world. And this is basically saying that, your peace comes from God. That to put keep your faith in Him and put your faith in Him. Understand that you are going to go through tribulations with all the stuff that we hear in the news and the issues going on around the world, locally, at the city level, in your community, all those things. You're going to hear tribulations. You are going to go through them. But no matter how big they are, God has already set forth His plan, and His plan outdoes all of that, and His plan is better. And at the end of the day, His salvation is what saves you, is what He offers to you for you to have an eternal life with Him and go beyond this world and stuff. I recommend getting into the Bible yourself, reading some stuff, and just trying to take on and understanding what's in here. It's a big book, but there's a lot to cover, and there are good materials out there that kind of help you get through a good Bible study plans. I recommend you looking into them. I use the YouVersion Bible, and I would recommend you look into that. There's plenty of Bible study plans as part of that. But thank you for taking this time with me today to allow me to read this word, and to give my just simple thoughts on it. And I appreciate that. Thank you. And I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day. Okay, now let's get into, let's set that off to the side here. Let's get into putting the headset on so I can hear the game. Oh, and let me go ahead and just bring this up here. Because I'm gonna drive me crazy hearing myself. Right now, let's go ahead and mute that, and we're going to start the recording here. Actually, do I get any audio from the game now? I do. So let me see if I can hear that in live. I do. Never mind. Audio check fully done. Cool. All right. Awesome. Okay, so let's get the recording started here, and we'll get moving. Hello. Welcome back to another episode of Titanfall. This will be episode number 3. Continue the campaign. Let's see where we pick up. Oh, that's right. We're going after BT.
Ash,
Yeah.
tell me you killed that pilot.
I am dealing with him.
Stop getting caught up in your games.
Am I not allowed to enjoy myself while I work?
Not when your work suffers.
Point taken. Ash out.
Don't worry. For the price I'm putting on his head, you can buy all the toys you want.
Sector 4 charging. Detonate charges 21 through 29.
To all IMC personnel, this is Ash. I am sorry to report, due to your inability to contain the security breach, I have been forced to scuttle the entire complex. Some of you may consider this overkill. It is. I suggest you evacuate immediately.
Don't blame them. You were the one that didn't get to me. It's your fault, not their fault. Your poor leadership doesn't mean that they got to pay the price.
Restocking Prowler containment ring.
That'd be the way to go, right?
Pilot, I do not know what you did, but a series of explosions just weakened the manipulator arm. I have broken free.
Awesome. Checkpoint. Checkpoint, please.
This place is falling apart. I suggest we leave. You are not far from my location. Marking your HUD.
Oh my goodness, of course. course I gotta slide in right where I needed to be. With 0 ammo. You jerk. Well, at least an empty clip. Oh, man. Sorry about the small screen there. I just realized I forgot to switch it over. Okay, there's BT. Okay. I know what I gotta do.
This is a highly dangerous environment. I suggest you embark, pilot.
You're not getting by me.
Pilot, I detect an exit beyond this dome. Check your HUD.
Of course there's an exit beyond the dome. What was it? It's F1, the switch. Tracker cannon. Hey, back out there, Chief. Alright, come on, where are you going there, buddy?
First floor ready.
Haha.
First floor activated.
Activating flight call.
Enemy Titan down.
Alright. Let's see, get the power over here. That didn't look good. Okay, so let's go up this way here.
Enemy Titan down. Roger 5 Bravo. Detonator charge. 5.
Okay.
This has put a high price on your head, pilot. Dead or alive, that makes you worth something to me.
Okay.
Let us begin. but I know you are afraid.
Warning, detecting hull damage.
Your mistakes will be perfect.
First orb activated. Excessive damage. Warning, warning,
That was inspired, but you haven't beaten me yet.
warning. Our reactor is unstable. Replacement battery required.
I'm working on it. I get it.
Warning, battery essential.
Good. We're one step closer to your end.
Warning, detecting hull damage.
Allow me to end your suffering, pilot. You should not have done that, pilot.
Excessive damage. Warning, warning.
All units fire at will. This pilot must learn his place.
Okay, I'm glad you learned your place.
Security lockdown.
Good job, lady.
engaged. Surface access is authorized.
Pilot, the security lockdown has been disengaged. I recommend we leave through the tunnel.
Okay, got it. Okay, got this here now.
Pilot, I have concluded we should take no further shortcuts.
Okay, got it. No further shortcuts. Agreed. Oh. Get over here. All this is loading. Pull my chat back up. I clicked off that somehow. CQ Andromeda. Hello, hello. Okay. Back to the game. Come on, there we go.
Pilot, Major Anderson is here. Investigate this facility. I will meet you on the other side.
Okay.
Don't get captured again, BT.
I will avoid all shortcuts.
Sounds like a plan there, BT. Oh,
Overseer requests all teams working on the Ark analysis report to the lecture hall for General Marder's presentation. Thank you.
okay, don't know what that was. A little weird. Okay.
You're forgetting he's got Hammond in his call. So if he says we go...
What just happened?
There are distortions throughout this facility, and they appear to be causing a rift in time. I advise caution until we have further information.
I don't like rifts in time. Rifts in time are not
Will
good.
in fact safeguard the existence of the human race, extending it.
Okay, these both could lead in the same way, alright. Is there anything in here? Okay. What's this?
But lest we lose sight of the bigger picture, remember those losses are ultimately replaceable by the inexorable march of human reproduction. By decisively neutralizing the militia forces, we will in fact safeguard the existence of the human race, extending its reach and power towards a prosperous and bright future.
Okay. Back here? Nope. Alright. Oh man, that was gonna be an epic slide. Okay. You're not open. Oh, I didn't open it.
What is this place?
The IMC has multiple scientific research facilities throughout the frontier. However, this particular one is unlike any known to the militia.
How many of these facilities are there?
In the 8 standard months prior to Operation Broadsword, the 9th Militia Fleet captured or destroyed over 29 such installations. Strange. I'm picking up traces of my own data signature within this area. The distortions must be affecting my scans.
Okay.
Interesting. I'm detecting traces of a massive energy explosion throughout this facility. However, your helmet data does not detect the same in the other timeline. None of these remains match the genetic profile of Major Anderson. He may still be alive.
Okay. Don't step on me.
I recommend you check the main lobby of reception. I would accompany you, but unfortunately my chassis will not fit through the door.
All right.
Oh, lucky you.
I detect sarcasm.
Yep. Right. Anything back over here? No. Okay. I mean, a couple weapons laying around, but I think I'm okay with the ones that I have. Oh, well, you know what?
Uphold the mission. I'm detecting a
I'd
faint
type
biosignature
sniper.
on the upper level of the reception lobby.
We're gonna
Recommend
go
you
with the
investigate.
shotgun. Like the shotgun better. Okay. Okay. Okay, got Anderson's helmet.
BT, I found Anderson. He's, in the ceiling.
Objective complete. We have rendezvoused with Major Anderson.
It's cold, BT.
Correct. Anderson's current temperature is 17 degrees Celsius, below the threshold of human survival. Pilot, if you hand me Anderson's helmet, I will analyze it.
Okay, here you go.
With the death of Anderson, command of Special Operation 217 now transfers to you.
Oh.
Congratulations on your field promotion, Pilot Cooper. The following is Anderson's mission briefing from Commander Sarah Briggs of the Militia SRS.
Major Anderson, 2 weeks ago we intercepted IMC comms. They found something on Titan. A massive blast of energy was discharged at this location, creating time distortions. I want SRS on the ground to infiltrate the facility.
Roger that. I'll get some answers.
This wrist-mounted device we recovered during Operation Grizzly should protect you. We know the IMC have contracted Kuban Blisk and his mercenaries to protect something critical there, so watch your back. And Anderson, you know how much I love writing death reports, so don't go it alone. The SRS is a team.
Awesome. Okay.
Pilot, the data Major Anderson collected appears to be incomplete. We are duty-bound to uphold and fulfill Special Operation 217. Recommend we locate Anderson's wrist-mounted device before proceeding.
Okay.
I didn't see any device on Anderson.
It must be on the other half of his corpse. I
Oh,
detect
boy.
a breach in the Security Services building. I will provide access.
Okay.
I will remain here and scan the ring structure while you investigate the facility for intel and the missing device.
There's gotta be an easier way, BT.
I will work on it.
I just want to know, does this upgrade come with additional hazard pay? Because I see to be running into a lot of hazards around here. Okay. And are you equipped?
Unauthorized personnel detected. Automating security.
Okay, so maybe I can get through here? Oops. That's not what I wanted to have happen. Hey! Oh my goodness, that does not do any damage to them. Why? Like I've been lied to. Okay, I don't think I have enough ammo for this, so.
Intruder may have advanced cloaking package.
Copy that. Laser meshes are online. Sending a team to investigate.
Okay, at least I don't have to go through the laser beams of doom. Really?
Security lockdown measures are being temporarily activated due to a minor security.
I'm a minor security breach. Yay! They will soon learn that I am going to be a major security breach. All right.
Sorry, Anderson.
Okay. Got my own little tiny arc reactor. Awesome.
We ask that all non-combat personnel and research teams proceed directly to the nearest emergency shelter access point.
Pilot Cooper, I have transferred some of my AI functions into your helmet in order to permit communication across time shifts.
Just spotted him heading towards wildlife research. Get the rest of the eggheads evacuated and set up a choke point.
That's an easy way to just bypass things.
Additional laser meshes are online. Let's box
Like
him
that.
Control.
Don't need to deal with them. Okay, somehow I went well, it's not like it's that difficult, but I went the right way. Okay, so then... Hey, BT, you want to help out? Right here. Yep. All right, so that's open here. Oh. Sorry about your luck there, fellas. I got other things to do. Hey. That's not nice. I don't want to shoot you.
All units in the area, proceed to the south bank to level 4 to intercept.
Really? Come on, I was trying not to have to kill you. Hey, oh my goodness. Hey. Hey. Okay, come over here, reload. All right, okay. What we got here? Nothing there, nothing there. Right, okay. Right. Okay. Oh, okay, let's turn around all the way around the corner.
The test must be...
Pilot, a fragment of Anderson's damaged log may be relevant here. Activating log playback.
Anderson log 341. The IMC found something, all right. It can fold space and time. It sure as hell didn't build it. But
okay.
They're restoring it. Whatever they're planning, it's potentially catastrophic. Anderson out.
Okay, then where do I need to go in here then? So I would imagine I gotta go through one of these. Oh, do I gotta go back to that? I mean, I have to go back to that door. Anything here? Nope. Okay, so let's go check this way here. Is that open now? Nope. Ooh, that was close.
Power now. We may never have another chance. Zulu 6, prep the Ark for delivery.
What? Okay, what is there something down there? I just know if I go down there, I'm gonna die. I'm right here. Oh, okay. Okay.
Dude, we have visual! Visual! I don't... Target spotted, 35 meters. Long target spotted.
Sorry about that, bud. I know you tried so hard. You did good. What was major
Anderson's
news?
log 342. The fold weapons power source is called the Arc.
Okay.
Doesn't look like they've perfected the casing. This one's empty. The Arc must be somewhere else. Anderson out.
All right.
Arc prepped for delivery and en route to the test chamber.
All right. Well, just go ahead and get past those. Shoot him in the head.
Men up the outer ring. Test sequence will commence once the arc is in place.
Pilot helmet collected. Okay. Where am I going from here? With the shield skadoocher.
Target is in the vicinity. Keep moving visual.
Doesn't matter which one of the two timelines, there's still something rather impressively dangerous down here. Okay, what do I got here? Gonna run this. Oh boy. Okay. What is that up there? Okay. Okay, at least I collected the helmet. Do I need to make it all the way across there? That's the question. Oh, that is so awesome.
Successfully delivered to both weapon rings. Commencing test run.
Pilot, the rings at my location contain a large amount of residual energy. This was the Ark's final destination. Anderson's plan indicated a recon mission within close proximity to the center of the active rings.
Oh boy.
You want me to do what?
Yeah.
If we can obtain the Ark's energy signature, the militia fleet will be able to track its current location in the present day.
Okay, I will. I get what you're saying. Seems rather dangerous for me. Okay, where am I going here? Let's have to fall down inside. Oh, well, okay. Ow. I stubbed my toe.
They were targeting the planet's moon as a test. This damn thing was just a test. One of our own planets is next. They're going to hit Harmony, and they moved up the timeline. I have to get this intel to Sarah.
Right there, pilot. I'm located.
Okay.
That was Major Anderson's final recording. Cooper, based on your recon of this facility, I may have a plan. Meet me outside.
Okay.
I would like to spend some time today to talk about the value of human life.
Okay.
There is no value to human life.
Oh, well.
Now that I have your attention, to be more precise, human life to a certain limit is expendable. We are self-perpetuating yet self-destructive, adaptable yet flawed, and always resource-intensive. We are endless consumers of resources. But most relevant to our research here is one undeniable fact, that human life is abundant. Overpopulation of any colonized world is a given.
Okay.
Through the lens of cold objectivity, it is irresponsible to say that all individuals on such worlds are actually indispensable. Millions of humans die across the colonized worlds every day by any number of causes. Human life is expendable. Now our problem is twofold. On the one hand, we are faced with a hostile frontier populace opposed to our commercial pursuits for the greater good. And on the other hand, there is a never-ending cry for natural resources, demanded of us by the greater populations of the core systems. We must have order on the frontier if we are to achieve true progress, but the militia, in its provincial myopic lack of vision, refuses to accept this. Thus, we are at war.
Okay.
Now the bitter truth. Reinforcements from the core systems will not arrive for several more years. The militia gains strength day by day, taking back one planet after another. Our choices are limited. Drastic action must be taken. Again, I remind you all of one simple truth, that human life is abundant. And, as distasteful as it may sound, human life is, in truth, expendable.
Well, thanks.
So that brings us to this planet Typhon, where we have discovered a gift, a machine that will do more than change the tide.
Okay.
Call it fate, call it evolution, call it what you will. The truth is, we have discovered our resolution, and in it lies a weapon with a powerful ability to fold space and time.
Okay.
We don't know who built it, but we do know that it is quite old.
Smart people built it.
And most importantly, we have learned enough to bring it to life. As we use this fold weapon, we will manipulate space-time targeting anything we desire, sundering entire planets. Our restoration efforts in the mountains are nearly complete, but one task remains. We must complete a small-scale test here first, to tune the power source, or the Ark, as our colleagues tend to call it. Once we have accomplished this, we will transfer the power source, the Ark, to the full-scale site, and destroy one populated militia planet and then another, until they capitulate. We will open an Einstein-Rosen bridge sending through thousands of concentrated gravitational waves. This will rip apart and sunder every molecule, every atom, and every living thing we target, resulting in total loss of life.
Oh, geez.
But lest we lose sight of the bigger picture, remember those losses are ultimately replaceable by the inexorable march of human reproduction. By decisively neutralizing the militia forces, we will in fact safeguard the existence of the human race, extending its reach and power towards a prosperous and bright future.
Okay. Well, that took way longer than what I was hoping for. Okay, let's see here. I know, I get it. I'm returning to him, okay? Goodness gracious.
Pilot, I recommend you meet me at the rings in order to scan the Ark's energy signature.
I'm so sorry there, bud. Oh, skadoosh.
Pilot, I've located the controls to extend the bridge to the rings. I've marked it on your HUD.
Hey, hey.
It appears that whatever actions you took in the past have caused the remaining automated security systems to be quite hostile towards us in the present.
Oh. I'm like, okay, I'll just time travel and then I'll time travel back and those robots won't be there anymore.
You meet me at the rings in order to scan the Ark's energy signature. Pilot, I've located the controls to extend the bridge to the rings. I have marked it on your HUD. It appears that whatever actions you took in the past have caused the remaining automated security systems to be quite hostile towards us in the present.
Duh. Alright, let's see if we can do
Pilot control initiated. Uphold the mission. I have marked the bridge controls on your HUD. You will need to extend the bridge before the full weapon test van explodes. We tighten down.
Ooh, I get my next weapon over here. Cool. Press F1. Fire. Okay. Let's see. I've got to. Okay. Let me exit out of him. Alright, let's get in here. All right, making good progress here.
The hell with the safety protocol. Initiate the test immediately.
Copy that.
Oh,
Not
hold
allow the
me
Assault
back.
to reach the Ark under any circumstances.
That's one heck of a Rambo knife.
The Ark is overloading! Everyone evacuate now!
Controls transferred to pilot.
Dude, you little miniature skadoocher, get out of here. What do you think you're gonna do? I'm like 4 times your size there, buddy.
Pilot, we must uphold the mission. I advise you get as close as possible to the center of the rings.
I'm working on it. That didn't seem like that worked out the way that I wanted it to. That... Okay, that's got to be... Where am I going here? Okay, I guess I got to keep going this way. Hey, come on, get up there. Okay, come on. There we go. Scan the Ark. Morning. Running off scans, scan in progress. Mapping emissions pattern. Okay.
Well done, pilot. Scan complete. As Anderson discovered, the IMC intend to destroy the militia planet of Harmony using the full-scale version of this weapon. Pilot Cooper, our journey is far from over. We must get this data to the fleet.
All right, sounds good there, BT. Let's do that. See here, the beacon. Okay, that gets us about a 45-minute
Pilot
episode.
Cooper, Anderson is dead, but we can complete his mission if we can re-establish contact with the fleet. The interstellar beacon ahead will serve our needs.
And if we don't get over there in time?
40 million souls on the planet Harmony will be lost. We must get this information to SRS Commander Sarah Briggs. Pilot, I see the beacon up ahead.
Okay.
Scans detect minimal power functionality. It may need repairs. Caution. I'm picking up multiple contacts.
Okay.
Hostiles confirmed. The stalkers appear to be programmed to attack the control room.
Okay. So we're going to go ahead and stop this video here. So I think this is a good point because this is going to get into a longer fight sequence and I'm going to put that into the next episode. So we're going to go ahead and quit out here. Yes, return to main menu. All right. So we're going to go ahead and wrap up the video and then finish off the stream here. File here. But thanks for joining me today. Put a comment on this video, press the like or dislike button. Please follow me for more content. You can join my Discord server, the links in my Twitch and YouTube channels. Let me know your feedback and suggestions. Okay, I wanted to come here before I wrap up the stream and stuff like that there, and I want to say, give a shout out to Simp and Dalpato. I apologize if I said that name incorrectly, but I wanted to thank you for the follow. I have not yet figured out how to get alerts from Rumble onto my setup, so that's why I wanted to just take that moment to call that out, because I do appreciate that. But it doesn't pop up like some of the other ones does, because there's not as much of an easy integration for Rumble yet. It's still very, very basic, but I wanted to call that out for you. I appreciate the follow on that. And I hope you have you're having a good day. So far, I can see the vision that Titanfall 2 had in the game interaction. And I think it's amazing what they did. It's disappointing that it fell off, because I know I'm coming in way, way later than most everybody else has. So I'm playing this game because I chose to play a lot of different games from here. I haven't really played too many mech games, but I appreciate the vision that they had and the execution. I toggle back and forth between, I want something to help me in some of the games that are really, really large, especially like open world games. I'm thinking of things like Skyrim or Oblivion, and that where you could go anywhere. That's where I need something that maybe gives me at least a map reference and stuff, because in those games you could literally walk everywhere. In this game, though, it's a very, very linear style game, and I kind of wish they would have given you the option to say, oh, I don't want you to tell me to go to this point right here. Maybe let me kind of figure it out, because it is a little bit more of that closed world linear game, and I wanted to be able to figure that out. And then have an option where, kind of like the whole thing about the automated runner, where it tells you the way to do the wall running. I wish that was pulled back one more and let me try to figure my way through the world in that, without all the highlights, with all the things saying go here and stuff like that. Maybe just put the objective up there, but then at some point in time, if I get maybe a little stuck, then you can activate the objective and say, okay, pinpoint or something like that. I think that the bridge between those two would have been nice, especially in this here for this, because I see where they were going with the game. And I think they could have pulled that back just a tad and done something very, very different, not very different, but had a slightly different interaction in that. And maybe I'm missing something. I haven't looked at any of the options. I just start playing it. Maybe there's an option that turns that off. I don't know. So maybe I'll need to look at some of those. But that's one thing that I kind of always go back and forth between, because it's so hard, because like there's so many games that are just massively open world games and stuff, and you can get a little lost, especially if you haven't like unlocked portions of the map. You don't necessarily have like fast travel systems and stuff. Those could get a little bit difficult, but this one here isn't. So I'm still having a lot of fun. The game's an amazing game, even though that's what, like 10 years old now, 10 maybe 15 years old. It's a lot of fun, and I'm really enjoying it. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and do my final thoughts and wrap up the stream in that. And again, I thank you for the follow. I hope you return. I stream every Tuesday and Thursday. I only do about an hour right now, or a little over an hour, depending upon whether or not, I get into conversations and talking and doing what I can when people ask questions and helping out. Like I've got another guy that has come to my stream a couple different times, who has asked me some questions because I'm a software engineer. I do all kinds of little projects here and there. I play other games. I run servers, do Java development, stuff like that in my job. So sometimes I get, a couple people come in and ask me opinions and stuff like that, and I'll have conversations with that. I usually try to keep that either before the stream or after the stream. Plus, if I'm recording a video, because I make my life as easy as possible. I record the video out of the middle of the stream instead of me sitting down playing the game and that. So because I don't have a lot of video editing experience and stuff, I'm working on getting better at that. I'm still always going to make my life as easy as possible. That way I don't have to do so much. Okay, completely lost my train of thought there. So anyways, I do record this here, but yeah, feel free to ask questions and stuff anytime you have want to know anything, I can hear. The other thing is even though I'm recording a video, sometimes I've got it where I can actually like pause the recording, do other stuff and that, and then come back. So but again, I appreciate you stopping by, appreciate the follow and stuff. And then again, just Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8:30 to 9:30 is my typical time frame, unless I'm providing information and stuff like that. Every once in a while, though, if I'm asked some other questions in that there for another person, I actually was able to go get them information, links and things like that there. There was some stuff where somebody was asking me about like Docker containers and like running Minecraft servers and stuff like that, because I do that with my family. I went back into the chat through Discord and sent that. If you're not in Discord, that's no problem. I can either go back to the chat on whatever platform you came in, in this case here, like maybe Rumble, and I can always put stuff into those chats, into the chat, or I can post information onto those videos that I've done in the past when I'm asked questions and I don't get a chance to answer them during the stream and stuff. But all right, well, it's time to wrap up the stream here. This game, it has a very nice fluid nature to it. I don't even know how long I've had it in my Steam library. I could go back and look, but I am somewhat disappointed that I did not get into the game earlier and maybe even try to participate in what was originally some of the PvP portion of the game, in that where I could have played with other people and stuff. But I'm thoroughly enjoying the campaign so far, and I hope that maybe the people that help build this game, as they're building their next set of games, that they can really, connect with what this was and see what they can do. But that's the end of the stream for today. Let me know your thoughts and feedback, and as always, so long for now.